Invisalign? Braces? I don't know. Let's find out. Hello and welcome to another episode of You Can't Handle the Tooth. This is Dr. J, the Real Floss Boss, coming at you with another video. I want to thank you once again for checking out the Floss Boss here, and happy to be able to provide these tips for you. Please, please, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and there's a whole bunch of other videos on there for you with some good tips and interesting things about dentistry for you. But we're here today to talk about a subject that was brought up to me in a Lyft ride last weekend. I was in Phoenix, and this Lyft driver said, "What's better, Invisalign or braces?" And I thought, I'm real picky with words, and you can't say one is better than the other because they both can get you the same result, but they're used in different instances. So I thought I would talk about the differences a little bit between braces and Invisalign, other than the obvious differences, which are one is clear aligners and one is brackets. So the mechanism for ending up in the same place isn't exactly the same, and there are certain people that would be eligible for Invisalign and certain people that would not be. There are also certain people that would tolerate Invisalign or brackets over the other. Now, when I say brackets, I mean the metal brackets like braces, okay? All right. Why would braces be good for you? When you're tightening up your braces, you go in to get them tightened, or you get a new wire. A couple of days later, when things are kind of sore, you can't take them out. You kind of have to deal with it. So you take Advil instead of take them out. Unlike with Invisalign, when things are sore, people can take them out. That's a problem. So if you think there's going to be a compliance problem with putting in the trays and wearing them for 22 out of 24 hours a day, then you probably should get brackets. Most parents want their kids in brackets for that very reason. They don't want to drop them off at school, and then the kids are like, man, these things are tough, and they pop them out of their mouth. They want them active and getting their money's worth on these braces, so they'll just do brackets. The other thing is Invisalign isn't as effective in all cases like brackets is. There are limitations to Invisalign. Invisalign can only rotate or derotate teeth up to so many degrees at an angle. They're not great at fixing jaw relationship discrepancies. Okay, Invisalign is absolutely great for the aesthetic zone, for crowding, for spacing, things like that. But if teeth are rotated too much, it's not as predictable, and you really need to get some brackets on there that you can really wrench on to get the teeth twisted around. The advantage, though, for Invisalign, of course, is the hygiene benefit. You get to take them out and brush and floss your teeth really good, and then you put them back in. Of course, if you're drinking anything while the trays are in, it's got to be water. At the very least, sugar-free, but water is great. But if you want to have a soda or you want to eat some candy, you just take them out, eat, brush, floss, then you put them back in, all right? With brackets, you've got some limitations to what you can eat because you can pop these brackets off, which can set you back a little bit in the course of the treatment, okay? So I hope that answers your questions. If you're like, should I get Invisalign or should I not? You need to answer the questions. Number one, do I mind taking trays in and out all the time and wearing them all the time when you have the ability to take them out? So you still have to wear them. Are you going to be compliant? The second thing, usually Invisalign is just a little bit more expensive, sometimes $1,000, maybe $500, $1,000, in some cases $1,500 more expensive than brackets. And the braces, they can sometimes be a little more effective in perfecting the angles and stuff like that. Invisalign, I like to say, gets you like 99% of the way there. Very, very good results with Invisalign. I love using it. But every once in a while, if something is too tough, the angles are too sharp, then you have to go into brackets. So those are really the things that you'll want to think about when you're deciding between braces or Invisalign. Braces is all the time. Invisalign is 22 out of 24 hours a day, but you have to be compliant with the Invisalign for it to work. Okay? So there you go. I can do a video at another time maybe on just braces, and we can talk about the advantages and disadvantages and the benefits and things like that. And I can do another one just on Invisalign where we can talk about that stuff. So thank you once again for watching the Floss Boss today. I appreciate it. I appreciate you staying tuned for another episode of You Can't Handle the Tooth. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. This is the Real Floss Boss, Dr. J, signing off.